Hey guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So this video is about 5 graphs related questions which were asked in GATE exam. Now in the previous video where I discussed about 5 very simple logical aptitude questions, you guys gave a very good response to that and you guys requested to make more videos on general aptitude. So that's why this video is for GATE exclusive and it's related to the graph related questions, right? So we are going to take previous 5 year question paper and we are going to take out all the questions which were asked from the graph related part and we'll try to solve it. These graph related questions are they actually come under data interpretation. Okay, so it's another part of your general aptitude. So if you prepare for the general aptitude, this is something which can easily fetch you marks without any calculation, without any much calculation. Some minor calculations you have to do, but yeah, all the data is actually given to you in the question paper itself. You just have to read the data and you have to answer it accordingly, right? So we will see in this video that how you can do questions related to that. So now without wasting any time, let's continue with our video. Alright, so let's try to take this first question which was asked in GATE 2020 exam. It says that the two pie charts given below show the data of total student and only girls registered in different streams of a university. If the total number of students registered in the university is 5,000 and the total number of the registered girls is 15,000, then the ratio of boys enrolled in the arts to the girls enrolled in management is, okay. Now this pie chart shows the percentage of students which are enrolled into different streams, and this pie chart shows that the percentage of girls which are enrolled in different subjects, right? So what you have to understand is that you have total, what are the things which are given to you? First of all, let's write down. So total students are 5,000 and we have total girls, like girls, only girls are 1,500, okay? So the total number of girls are, so this is total girls. And what you have to find out is the ratio of boys enrolled in arts. So boys in arts is to, means ratio to the girls enrolled in management. So girls in management. Alright, so let's try to find out first of all that how many students are there in arts. Okay, so we'll try to do one by one. So first thing which I'm going to do is students in arts. Okay, so the number of students in arts is 20% of total students, right? So that is 20% of 5,000, that is the total students. So that will be calculated as 20 upon 100 into 5,000. If you solve this up, you are going to get 1,000. Okay, so that's the number of students in arts. Now these students include boys also and girls also. So how to find out boys itself, because we just need boys in arts. Okay, so we have to find out the number of girls in arts. So girls in arts can be simply calculated, because this is going to be 30% of the total girls, right? Because this shows the total girls, right? So 30% of total girls, which is 1,500. That's the total girls here. So 30% of that is 30 upon 100 into 1,500. Solve this and this is going to give you 450, right? So this is the number of girls in arts. So how to find out the number of boys in arts? So the number of boys will be the difference of total students in arts minus the number of girls in arts. So 1,000 minus 450 should give you the number of boys in arts. The number of boys in arts will be 1,000 and minus 450. So that's how I calculated the number of boys in arts. Now next thing is I have to calculate the number of girls in management. So there are 15% of girls in management. So out of total 1,500 girls, 15% of that is in management. So girls in management is equals to, this is basically 15% of total number of girls, that is 1,500. So that becomes 15 upon 100 multiplied by 1,500, and if you solve this, this will give you 225. So you got the number of girls in management as 225. Now that's the only ratio which you have to calculate. So this will come 550 is to 225, and now if you divide it by 5 two times, so basically once if you divide it will be 110 is to 45, and again if you divide it, so it will be 22 is to 9, and that's your correct option. Option number D becomes your correct choice for this. Let's see the next question. Alright, so let's talk about this question which was asked in GATE 2020 again. It says the engineer measures three quantities x, y and z in an experiment, and she finds that they follow the relationship as represented in the figure below. And it says that the product of x and y linearly varies with z. Then which of the following statement is false? Okay, you have to find out that which statement is false. So x and y, product of x and y, that is x dot y, varies linearly with z. That means they are directly dependent upon z. That's how you write it down. Okay, so let's look upon statement one by one. Statement 1 says that for fixed z, x is proportional to y. Okay, so let's look upon this a little later. Let's see the other one. It says for fixed y, x is proportional to z. So if I fix my y, if I don't change y at all, so of course x is proportional to z, right? If y becomes any constant, in that case again you can write it down like this. So this is a correct statement. Next is that for fixed x, z is proportional to y. Same thing, if I fix x here, then again my y will be proportional to z in that case. So this is also a correct statement. The fourth statement says that xy divided by z is a constant. So similarly, if you have x dot y proportional to z, and if you remove the proportionality, there will be some constant, right? So let's say there is a constant multiplied by z. Now I am going to divide both sides with z. So x dot y divided by z will be constant, right? Z divided by z will become 1. So x into y by z is going to give you a constant. So this is again a correct statement. Now, but this statement, if you see, which says that for fixed z, x is proportional to y, that is an incorrect statement, because if you fix z, so x dot y will become proportional to some constant, and you will say that x is proportional to like 1 upon y. It won't be proportional to y, but it will be inversely proportional to y, okay? Because when you take the y other side, it will go in the denominator or in the division. So that's a first statement, or statement A is incorrect statement. So that's how it has to be done. Simple, just you have to look upon the relationship of the things, and that's how you will be doing this question. All right, let's take the next question now. Okay, so this question was asked in GATE 2019. It says that a firm hires employees at 5 different skill levels, P, Q, R, S, T. The shares of the employment at these skill level of total employment in 2020 is given in the pie chart as shown. There were total 600 employees in 2010, and the total employment increased by 15% from 2010 to 2016. The total employment at skill level P, Q and R remained unchanged during this period. If the employment skill level S is increased by 40% from 2010 to 2016, then how many employees were there at skill level T in the 2016? Now the statement or the concept or the data which is given looks little tedious, but it is very simple. All right, I'll explain you how to do this. All right, so the first thing which we will do is we will write down whatever the data is given to you. Okay, so it says that in 2010 the percentage of all these people are given to you. So total, it's given that there were 600 employees. So total there are 600 people in 2010. And in 2010, what is the percentage share of all of them? So P is 20%, Q is 25%, R is 25%, S is also 25%, and T is just 5%. So if I write down the value for P, so that is 20% of 600, right? I'll directly do it. So 20 divided by 100 into 600, and if you solve this, so basically you will get 120. So the number of person which have P skill is 120. Okay, similarly if you do it for Q, so Q is 25%, so that will be 25 divided by 100 into 600, and if you solve this, so you will get 150. And R and S are also 25%, so R and S, they are also 150 only, because all of them were 25%. For T, if you have to calculate, so that is 5%, so 5 by 100 into 600, so this is going to give you 30. So there are 30 people which have T skill. So remember that P, Q, R, S, T, these are different skills, and these are the number of people which we have calculated, that these many people have P skill and 150 have Q skill, 150 have R and S skill also, whereas 30 have T skills. Now it says that in 2016 what happened, that there is a employment increased by 15%. So 15% more people got added. Okay, so when you go from 2010 to 2016, what is happening, that 15% increment is happening. Increment. So how to do that? So basically 600 which were already there plus 15% of 600 will be added. So that means 600 plus 15 divided by 100 into 600. If you solve this, so 15 into 6 is 90. So that means it becomes 690. So in 2016, now total number of people are 690. Now it says that there are no like employment in P, Q and R. So P, Q and R number of people are unchanged. So P is 120, the way it was in 2010, it will remain same. Q is 150, it was already here 150, so there is no change, so that's why it already remained 150. R also there is no change in that, so 150 there as well. Whereas in S, it is said that there is a 40% increased in S. Okay, so the skill level of S is increased by 40%. So for S, it is the S was already 150, let's say, and plus 40% of 150. So that will make it 150 and plus 40 divided by 100 into 150. Now if you solve this, so you are going to get yeah, so 15 into 4 is 60. If you add it, so this is 210. So now how many people have joined S? That is 210. You have to find out that how many people have joined as T, or they have skill T. So it's pretty simple. If you just add all of them and subtract from the total number of people in 2016, you will get that. So in 2016, T can be calculated as 690 minus 120 plus 150 plus 150 plus 210. Add this all and subtract it, and the value which you are going to get after doing it is going to be 690 minus 630, and that will give you 60. So the people, or the number of employees having T skill is going to be 60. It's as simple as that. So just based upon percentage calculation, this has to be done. Just basic calculation of percentage can easily fetch you 2 marks in this exam. So this was pretty simple question, right? Let's go to the next question now. Alright, this question was actually a very comprehensive kind of question. It says, it was first of all asked in GATE 2018 exam. It says, in a detailed study of annual crow birth in India, it was found that there was a relatively no growth during the period of 2002 to 2004. Okay, so from 2002 to 2004, there was no growth in the crow birth. Okay, then sudden spike from 2004 to 2005. So between 2004 and 2005, there is a sudden peak. Okay, now it says, in another unrelated study, it was found that the revenue from cracker sales in India, which remained fairly flat from 2002 to 2004. So from 2002 to 2004, the revenue of cracker is fairly flat, and it says fine. Then it says that saw a sudden spike in 2005 before declining again in 2006. So it saw a sudden spike, and then again there is a decline. So what they are asking, what they are trying to ask here is, the solid line in the graph refers to the annual scale of cracker. So solid line is the cracker sale, whereas the dotted lines over here, or the dashed line, refer to the annual crow birth in India. Choose the most appropriate reference from the above. So you can see the region from 2002 to 2004, both the things, like either crow birth or your cracker revenue, both are not changing as much. So see, logically if you think, you will see ki, oh, what is the relationship between crow birth or cracker. So that's where they want to play with your mind. The question is based upon data interpretation. So what you have to do is you have to interpret the data. That's it. Data interpretation. That's all. You don't have to apply logics and all in this. Okay. So you have to interpret the data. So see, the crow birth is also nearly flat and the cracker sale is also nearly flat. From 2004, that is this, to 2005, that is from here to here, both the thing got a spike. Both the things got increase. Again from 2005 to 2006, you will see both the things got declined, right? So what you can see is as the cracker revenue is changing, your birth of crow or the crow birth data is also changing, right? So although both the things logically does not have any relationship among each other, but still the data suggests that there is a strong correlation between the crow birth and cracker sales. So that's going to be your correct answer according to the data which you are interpreting over here. Okay. So many people try to make different assumptions on this particular question, but this was purely based upon data interpretation. You just have to interpret the data and you have to answer. That's it. So easy question, and it fetched 2 marks in the exam. Let's take another question. Okay, so this question was asked in GATE 2017, and it says that a contour line joins location having the same height above the mean sea level. The following is the contour plot of a geographical region. Contour lines are shown at 25-meter intervals in this plot. Alright, so what you have to understand, that if I draw a contour something like this, and what does that mean? If I write it down, let's say if this is 500 and if this is 600, so that means key this from here to here this is 50, and from here to here this is again 50. Okay, so that means you are going up. If I draw a line like this, so that means you are going in upside direction, because from 50 you are reaching to 600. So this is nothing but it's a way of showing heights on a 2D diagram. So you won't be able to show the height, right? But in this way you can simply show it. So that means this region, this particular region is at height of 500, whereas this region, this region is at the height of 550, and this central region is at the height of 600. So that's how you relate the values, or you relate the height in a 2D diagram. All right. Now you have to look upon the diagram. You are going from P to Q. You have to tell that which best describes it. So if you see, every contour is 25 units different than each other. So if this is 550, so this region in P should be somewhere around 575, right? So this is 575. You started from 575. Okay, you are now going to 550, then you are going to 525, and this region, if you see, so this region is 500 region. So you are actually going from up to down. That means you are going down. From here you are directly going down. From 575 you have reached to 500, then you will come to 475 region. So you are going first of all down. You started from down. Then you will see that after reaching this region, which is 475, you again started to enter to this region, which is again 500, and then you are going to 525, then you are going to 550, then again 575. So you are again going up, right? So from once you went down till here, and then you are going up till this point where you reached 575. So you reached a value of up. Then after reaching this 575, you are not stopping here, you are going up like more, you are moving more, and you went from 575 to 550 region, and this region, this point Q, is actually in 525 region. So 525 region. So you reached again down. So you first went down, then you went up, and after reaching this point you again went a little bit down. So that's what should be the answer. Yeah, that you are moving down, up and down, and that should be your correct answer, option number C. All right, so these were 5 questions from data interpretation, and that's how it has to be done. Before ending this video, I just want to give you a practice question so that you guys can do. So this is a practice question. Try to answer this question and write down your comment, like answers, in the comment section below. I will be looking forward for your answers, your replies in the comment section below. What is the question says? It says that the velocity v of a vehicle along a straight line is measured in meter per second and plotted as shown with respect to the time in seconds. So on the y-axis you have velocity, on the x-axis you have time in seconds. At the end of 7 seconds, how much will be the odometer reading increase by? Okay, so what is going to be the reading of the odometer? So what does this odometer does? If you know what odometer does, it becomes very simple for you. So odometer is basically a device which measures distance. Okay, so it measures distance. So what you have to tell is after the end of 7 seconds what the odometer reading is, or basically how much, the question asks that how much distance is covered. Okay, how much distance is covered, that's the thing which they are asking. So try to do it. Velocity and time graph it is given, try to find out the distance which is covered. If you guys want some hint or something, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll give you the hint over there. And if somebody solves the questions correctly with the proper like explanation of it, I'll pin that person's comment in the comment section below. All right, so that's it from my side for this particular video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys understood it. Remember that in GATE exam 15 marks general aptitude is asked, and it's not difficult to score at least 10 marks out of those 15. Okay, so do give it an attempt and do try to solve questions from general aptitude as well. All right, so I hope this video makes sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye, take care. Hey guys, so I teach live on Unacademy Plus platform. Here I teach for the CSIR UGC NET category, and you can follow me over here for regular classes. You can access my free classes as well as my paid classes on this particular platform. The classes which are free, you can get that under the section of special classes, whereas in order to access my paid classes, paid live classes, you have to take Unacademy Plus subscription. So do make sure that you take the Unacademy Plus subscription to access all my paid classes, which are quite organized. The whole syllabus is being completed over there, and the classes are quite regular over there. So make sure that you take Unacademy Plus subscription by using my referral code, that is N_Huda. That's it for this. Thank you so much.